Sometimes in conversations, like I'll mention something, and then the other person will just automatically start responding to shit that I ain't even say at all. It's as if I unknowingly said some trigger words, and then they automatically just like went on autopilot, and now I have to backtrack and like bring them back to my original point, like, nah, I didn't even say that, or nah, that's not even what I meant. And often it isn't even easy, because unbeknownst to me, this person has like attached multiple paragraphs and even negative feelings to this one sentence that I said that I'm now being held accountable for. I would understand if I was the type of person to regularly say fucked up and offensive shit, but that's not even my style. And often, like after they get over whatever it was that they was internally going through, they wind up agreeing with me. Nice. I suppose now I'll just disregard the name calling and the shit talking and the subliminal social media posts that happened before your moment of enlightenment. Dopeness. Now, one thing that I really like about communication is it's an opportunity to bounce thoughts and ideas back and forth with another person. You respond to them, they respond to you, etc., etc. And whether or not you guys agree, you're still building some kind of rapport with each other, and thus with humanity as a whole. But nowadays, it almost seems like I'm not even talking to people anymore. Just robots. Robots programmed with sets of responses and emotions that trigger within certain stereotypical situations. It seems real if you happen to perfectly fit into one of those stereotypes, but who really does? So in the end, it just feels kind of synthetic. And if you put it to the test with something original, then it's does not compute, and off they go. But suddenly nothing that they're saying is fitting into the context of what they're actually responding to. And not only do you come off feeling unheard, but you kind of feel attacked for going against the grain. And next thing you know, you find yourself keeping with the status quo just to avoid the backlash that occurs whenever somebody expresses an original thought. This kind of reminds me of back in the day when I used to think that the personal ads on Craigslist was more than just prostitutes and spam. Like I'd message somebody, and then she like hit me up a few minutes later like, "Hi, how are you?" And then I'd engage in the conversation with these automated emails until she eventually tells me to like join some dating site so that way I can get to know her more. What? What can we do over there that we can't just do with the regular ass email? You already sent the nigga nudes. That's when I realized that they was using human nature to play me like Atari. And even if I would have responded to "How are you?" with "chocolate lawnmower," I would have still gotten an email a few minutes later like, "Oh, I feel the same way. I like you." I guess a chocolate lawnmower is just like a nice, cool, smooth Colt 45.
It works every time.
Look, I got cutaways now. Anyway, that's understandable when you're dealing with like a basic computer algorithm. But what's up with humans though? Apparently, in this case, we're dealing with heuristics, which is my new word for today. Heuristics. It's like mental shortcuts that we take when we're trying to figure stuff out or in conversations and stuff, which is a good way for us to learn things on our own. So it's not a bad thing. But you got to keep in mind that it works by trial and error. So it's not 100% accurate. Plus, not all humans are the same. So you can't really use the same shortcuts on everybody. It goes on a case-by-case basis. Some people have developed some crazy shortcuts in their head that I don't understand at all. I'm more in the PlayStation. But what? Also, just because one side wasn't chosen doesn't automatically mean the other side was chosen either. Maybe there's another side that you wasn't even aware of. A side that you wouldn't really understand until you decide to stop taking so many shortcuts with people and have a real human connection. Two distinctly different individuals finding common ground in the possibility that they may never fully understand each other, instead of simply pretending as if they do. I still don't understand how that guy somehow made a connection between PlayStation and Trump. That really happened. Maybe he was trolling. Maybe he was serious. I don't know. And to be honest, I really don't care. But I admit that there's still things about other people that I don't understand. And even though I don't get it, that doesn't necessarily discredit its existence. Just my awareness of it. And it's like the tree in the forest that fell. It did make a sound, but I just wasn't there. But thanks for listening to me talk. I like you guys a lot. And if you like me, then show it. Like and follow and share and subscribe, depending on where you're watching this from. But if you really want to know about me, you gotta click the link and sign up on this dating site. I might have nudes. Not really though. I don't have nudes. Sorry.